So you can see I'm not there today. I'm really sorry. I'm home in bed sick, slowly dying, but we'll make it through. So what we're going to do today is step through these instructions as I'm giving them to you, and you can stop and pause and continue to stare at my lovely face for as long as you want. So today we're focusing on setting up the beginning of our outcome. And what I want you to do is have a look at the slides here on this page. Now, some people are like, don't write the outcome to the end. Don't write the introduction to the end. Sorry, brain is mush. If I say anything that sounds dumb, just go with it. Won't be that different to usual. But the intro is like your game plan. This is your getting your ideas together, making it kind of like forcing you to think about what you're going to write about. Okay, so we're all doing the same intro. Doesn't matter what you're producing, we're all doing the exact same thing. Okay, and we're going to then modify it as needed later. So you can see here in the information, it says we need about 3 or 4 sentences, what your research topic was, what your research was that you did, and then basically just your argument. Okay, so you can see in the example that I gave you in the video that you start off with like the question discussed. Okay, lots of different ways you could do this, but basically you're just writing your question in and you're telling us what you actually have discovered. So if I was doing underwater knitting, I could say, ultimately, it is clear. Oh my God, I can't type. It is clear that underwater knitting has many benefits psychologically, socially, and physically. Except, I'll learn to spell as well. Now, that is, really basic, straightforward answer to my question. Should we be drilling in the bite? Does music therapy help people with autism? Are paramedics experiencing elevated trauma, etc., etc.? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Then what we do next is we set up basically a way for you to show that the conclusion you've just created is actually based on some research. So you might want to start off with your primary stuff because it is a little bit more fancy. You might want to say, interviews with so-and-so and surveys conducted with so-and-so, allowed for the conclusion that blah, 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 blah. Or it could be, by comparing the findings of various research articles, this was found out. Or, a range of different things. And you don't have to step through single thing. It's not like first I read this book, then I read this book, then I did this, then I had a laugh, blah, blah, blah. It's just a chance for you to talk about your methodology. And you can see that in this section. They've mentioned interviews, experiments, qualitative, quantitative, okay? That little bit there is a summary. So just kind of pick 1 or 2 of your best research bits. Then what we want to do is go through the summary of the key findings. All right. Now, that is exciting because you guys already did this, kind of, last lesson. So I want you to go to the page where, being the mean, nasty person I am, I made you actually write the answer, page 11, to the question. That's what you're putting in the intro. That's why I made you do that. Yeah, I like to make you work for a reason. So, you could literally say, first, it was found, blah, blah, blah. It was also highlighted that, blah, blah, blah. Another key aspect of research was blah, blah, blah. Okay. Whatever it is that you've actually found. And that is going to allow you to write your introduction. Now, if you want some more info, on page 8 is a little bit more detail there. And this intro, for the moment, might be about 100 to 150 words, okay? Because you were telling me the answer to your question, which you wrote down on page 11 or whatever it was as well. You're telling me the different types of research, and then you're telling me your key findings, right?